It's the NFL on EA Sports. The preseason is upon us as we join you from Paul Brown Stadium.
It's pouring rain here, Phil, as we approach kickoff.
When you see this kind of rain, Jim, it's about the field. How will it hold up? If it keeps raining like this, it's going to be a huge factor in today's outcome.
The tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Bengals at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
First down at the 26. And they get the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The Bengals snap it at the 31. Almost intercepted. This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Jaguars out now in a 4-6 formation. They'll go shotgun here. He's got the catch.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
First down on the way. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Toss to the outside. And he spins away. And tackled down at the 49-yard line.
Some of the best players on the field are outside linebackers. They can rush the passer. And how about this play this time against the outside run? Shows power, strength, and athletic ability. Gets in there and stops that play for no gain.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. Second and 10. Has Eifert. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young. They're unheralded. But they do know how to make plays. At the 45-yard line. The Bengals will line up the first down markers right at the 39-yard line. 3rd and 6. Fields will be called on now to punt the football.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
That returner, when he goes to the sideline, I promise you that special teams coach is going to rip him a new one. Hold on to the football. Lucky to get it back after that fumble.
Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 20. Secures it with two hands.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Catch made. Running room.
Touchdown, Jaguars. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Jaguars line up now for the point after. It's good. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Bengals stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
First down at the 26. It's intercepted. Midway through the first, and this offense now has a chance to build on that lead.
The biorhythms are there for this football team. They woke up, the moon was in the right place. It was all good, Jim, and we've seen it here. Both sides of the ball playing very well.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point. First down at the 37. Makes the reception. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. The pass play picks up only 2, so now it's second down and 8 following the completion. From the gun, Newton. Looking across the middle, and this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. Let's take a look at the defensive starters. Now looking at third down. Newton in shotgun formation. Brings it in.
The Jaguars on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going. Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get
Intercepted. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And intercepted! Midway through the first quarter, and it's always a time when you're punching and counter-punching, and now they've got the pick and a chance to even score again.
Now, what would you know about punching and counter-punching, Jim? Were you a boxer at one time? It's amazing. You've done every sport, but you're right. They went out there, they did everything right. They've done everything right on both sides of the ball, and they're looking good.
They come to the line at the 24. The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel. Midway through the first. To the sideline and complete.
A lot of teams will play this 3D defense, cover 3, because they want to make the quarterback throw the football towards the sidelines and down the field to get those completions. Good job by the QB that time.
How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
First and goal. Throws the pass. Almost intercepted.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in a position like this, you can knock it down.
That leads us to second down. The Jaguars come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. He's drilled as he throws.
Tim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
They will snap it now at the 7-yard line.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowd the line of scrimmage.
The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on third and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
And he puts it through for 3. They tack on another 3 points to their lead, as they've done a good job getting this thing started midway through the first.
That's what this team does. They prepare all week. They like to start fast, and today they have come out blazing.
He'll take it from the 1. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Bengals just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
They're setting up screen. Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go. Red 38.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Trying to beat the play clock. The catch is made. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
The Bengals from the 37. Surveys on the money. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
The Bengals did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
After the catch, it's now second down and 1.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Ball at the 47.
Let's go.
Look at the defensive line shifting all down to the inside. They're pinching. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
They better hurry to get the snap. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Eifert going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football, because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open. They call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Second down and 10. Finds his mark. Taken down at the 39.
The Bengals do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
Third down. Takes it from the strong eye. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack, because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. Welcome back to the action. Today, it's been all about the defenses. Second down here after that run play. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. That picks up about 3.
The Bengals offense, they go with the pass down here in the red zone. They throw the ball and it's completed, but it doesn't fool the defense. It gets very little yardage.
They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Third down and 6. Bernard with the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy and did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
There is a flag out. It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Johnson's lined up in a single back formation. Handoff made. Running room.
Johnson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 44. The defense gets a sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Second down coming up. The Jaguars come out in a 2 tight end set. Got drilled as he throws it. It's third down coming up. The Jaguars come out in the pistol. Harris is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. They're set to punt it away now. He's going to try and return this one. That's a gain of 8. A long field ahead of him at the 10.
Quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Now first and 10. Makes the catch in the open field.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Mallett's 3 for 3 with that completion.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Snap it out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Makes the reception.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
The play clock's running down. Mallett standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Easy catch there. No one near him. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Let's go.
Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Thrown incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
The Bengals with an empty backfield look here. Second and 10. And it's a catch by Eifert. Third down now.
Get ready. Break 38.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Bengals have it at the 34. Hill with the reception. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Halftime, 2 minutes away.
Coming to the line at the 30.
First down at the 30. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. Heading toward halftime, and the complexion of this game certainly has changed as they've now tied it up with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you're tied up at halftime, you don't know how to look at it sometimes. Are we doing great, or are we not playing well enough to be winning? So each team, each coach has to go in there at halftime and give his team some new ideas.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. That return's good for about 24.
The Jaguars back out there on offense. Their last drive, they had fourth down on their own side of midfield. They decided to go for it instead of punting the football away. We both were wondering why.
Oh, man, some people just never learn. They keep going for it on fourth down when they're in their own territory, and it always backfires. And what do you expect? Well, I know what you can expect, another loss. You just got to be smart with your decision-making when you're managing a football game.
Coming to the line at the 50.
The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down and 10. Down the field. Up in the air and comes down with the catch. Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches.
Second down following that incompletion.
Let's go.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
Touchdown, Jags. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room.
with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
The Bengals are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Jaguars getting set for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked. Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Bengals snap it up at the 26. Got hit on the release. This will be second down. The Bengals snap it at the 26. Mallett's pass will be incomplete this time.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
It'll be third down. The Bengals will set up. The 36 is the first down line. On target with Tyler Eifert. The Bengals use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. They come to the line, and it's first down. First down here after the completion.
Get ready. Grab 38.
Mallett's got it in the gun. Heaving it down the field. Taken down at the 27.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Looking across the middle, and it's knocked down.
Line of scrimmage, the 27.
Mallett set. Everybody emptied out for this snap.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Mallett's unable to connect that time.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
Get ready. Grab 38. Grab 38.
The Bengals from the 27. What an amazing effort by the receiver to strip him of the interception.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The kick is through for 3. That field goal gives this team a little boost of confidence as we draw near halftime.
I think these players and coaches are going to go in halftime feeling really good about what they've done here in the first half, keeping this game close like it is.
Takes it from the 2. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Jaguars offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
Airing it out. And it's Ialoka who almost had the interception. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
The second half is officially underway.
They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. And of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Johnson's lined up as the single back. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 25. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. The Jaguars step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Handoff. And gains maybe 4.
Johnson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Completion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down. The Jaguars call on the punting unit. Looking for a lane on the return. Gets about 4 yards that time. The Bengals offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Let's go.
First down at the 23. Made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Ivory's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Let's go. 188. 188.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
2nd down and 10. And the catch is made by Giovanni Bernard. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. Bernard lines lines up as the single back here. They need to get the play off. With two hands, he has it. That's a gain of 6.
The Bengals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Ivory lined up in the backfield. 1st and 10. And now here's the toss. They're all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
Get ready.
The Bengals take it from the 33. Up in the air, and he's got the catch.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's 3rd and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that can turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
3rd down on the way.
Let's go.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Play clock's running down. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Bengals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that 1st down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the 2nd half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another 1st down, and that'll serve your team well.
Mallett's now completed 4 in a row. Halfway through the 3rd quarter. Strong eye handoff here.
Set up now at the 28-yard line.
Well, let's go. 38.
2nd and 8. He's got the catch.
When you talk about the play action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Fowler's there to take him down.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
2nd and goal at the 2. Has it. Touchdown. Late in the 3rd quarter and now taking the lead with that touchdown. And how big was that, Phil?
It was big. What a drive. What a good job by the offense. Terrific play calling. And what execution by the players on the offensive side.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. He's got a wide open alley. Going to take it the distance. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
You always tell the kick returner when he's in the end zone, don't take it out. This time he does. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed and the moves, and takes it all the way for over 100-yard touchdown.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Running room on his way. The 10, he's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly is a third of the game. And when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the blocks. Look at the speed of the returner. Great job, leads to a touchdown. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion, trying to beat the play clock. Going for the home run. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Chris Ivory lined up in the backfield. They better hurry to get the snap. Gets it out for the completion.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. First down at the 44. Launching it deep. The pass is intercepted. Tackles made.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Jaguars weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Picks up 8 here. That's reception number 2 for him.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
The Jaguars have it at the 29. Looking to go down the field here, and it's incomplete.
Deep passes in the NFL, they always serve a purpose. You're not always going to get the completion, but at least it gets the defense thinking that you will try some long throws down the field.
On the way, third down. The Jaguars get a first down. He's in the clear. 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. And now that we're almost in the fourth and they've just increased their lead, could it be time to rest the starters, Phil?
Oh, no, Jim, not even close to that yet. We got a long way to go. You've seen it many times in the NFL. Big leads have a way of just disappearing. So I'm not counting this one over by any means.
It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Bengals are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Pulls it in. That's a tackle at the 48.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
First and 10. Catch made. That's his sixth catch of the day. The Bengals still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Mallett's led his team on the field today and has posted some very impressive numbers.
Yeah, the offense has been sharp, and I'll say this, in the NFL, if you're trying to make a comeback, the easiest way to do it is to do it with a hot quarterback and an offense that's clicking on all cylinders.
Toss play to Bernard. McDonald's, the one who made the big stop.
The Jaguars' defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The running back goes in motion. The Bengals have it at the 39. Throws the pass. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Get ready. 295. 295.
Running back in motion here. Third and long. Intercepted.
Isn't it awesome on the defensive side where you have linebackers can make plays like that? Getting that interception, it's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
The Jaguars take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Catch made. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You've got to try and force the issue.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. The Jaguars come out with a split backfield. He's hit as he throws it.
There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, or if the linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
The offense needs 6 yards here on third down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up. Out of the shotgun. is down. It's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. The defense accepts the penalty.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Playing press coverage to the outside. The Jaguars line up, split backfield. Allen Robinson has the reception. Coming to the line at the 48. Now 1st and 10. Johnson's got it. Screen. And Morgan's there to take him down.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Coming to the line at the 46. The Jaguars are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 2nd down and 7. He has the grab, and he's out of bounds.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun formation. Going for the deep ball. All set to punt here. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it. It looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play.
Gets it out for the completion. No huddle time. 1st down and 10. Has the grab. Tackled down at the 28-yard line. That's 5 receptions on the day. 1st down following the long play.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. That long gain sets them up here on this play. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up.
That was a nice job by the quarterback. He read the defense. He realized there was a little weakness in one spot. He goes there and gets the touchdown on the quarterback sneak.
No one's going to get him now. He's at the 50. That hurts. The two-point try is denied. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. Charging ahead.
The Jaguars bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
The Jaguars will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the fourth quarter. The score's 31-26.
The Jaguars from the 27. He runs with it right up the gut. Johnson's marked down at the 27. Timeout called by the defensive unit. Second down now.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage. Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make a play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Bengals ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. You know, we love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. Breaks out of the tackle. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Got the completion. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. First down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. First and goal. The give. For about 4.
Defense wasn't fooled by that play call. The defense, even though their team is leading, they were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense that time just for a couple yards.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second and goal from the 6. And Ivory's going to get it out of the eye. This is an almost must-convert scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
Third down coming up. Needing a first at this point. The Jaguars defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Third and goal. And he's in for the touchdown.
If the defense is not going to play for the quarterback sneak, then make them pay for it. Take advantage of it. That's what the offense did. The quarterback took advantage.
Let's go.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Bengals are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
Get ready.
They motion the receiver around to the other side.
Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more 2-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
The Jags are ready to return the kick. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Jaguars' offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
And that's Ialoka, who almost had the interception. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Second and 10. Has his man. Tackle down right around the 47. The Jaguars have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the fourth quarter.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
And the flag comes out. It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember, as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
The Jaguars coming to the line, still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 45. Launches it down the field, and it falls incomplete. So that deep throw doesn't work out, and now they'll have one more snap, it appears.
Yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me at this time of the game, in this situation, maybe a trick play, the old hook and lateral that we saw with the Miami Dolphins many years ago. Every team has a version of that.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers.
Let's go.
Second and 12. Looking to go deep. And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short. Well, the lights were bright, and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.
Nothing like it, man. Winning in prime time when you know it's all about you. And I've said many times, today's football players, they love being on the big stage. Well, they were today, and they got it done.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.